never sleeps, he never slumbers. What he says will surely come to pass, and all his promises are yea and amen. He's a God who never forgets his own. Amaramonye, oh, Amaramonye, yeah, Amaramonye, ayaya. He's a God who never forgets his own. Amaramonye, Amaramonye.
Today, the 26th of February 2026. Hello and welcome to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Get we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. You can get a conversation with the British High Commissioner to Salone, Commissioner Josephine Gold. I will talk on all things we get through the UK and Salone. Of course, we will look at a conversation on diplomacy, trade, development, and more. Stay with us. The Epic Morning Show, a 2.5-hour long program, will be divided into the first and second segment. In the second segment of the show, we will review the biggest stories from yesterday, and of course, get sports, entertainment, news, all lined up for you here inside the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. Good morning again. So as you step into a very new day, remember this: you know DBN, you life no DBN. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are in preparation every single morning. So get up, get out there, and make a difference. Every challenge we face right now, they shape you for something very great. The delays them they build, the delays them we face, they build you patience. The struggles that they build you strength, and the criticism they build your resilience, and the silence, it's building your focus. This is the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
OneXBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the OneX games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 leons no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone.
Epic Radio.
No waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom! Now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032
Epic Radio
033. Number cash out, money they flow, powered by Masslink Limited. So, play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Alright, you're highly welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. I get we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Now, as a parent, we the give picking for healthy growth. Benimix na the answer. Made from local grains, with them packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress, enjoy them anytime. Just make sure say BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Reginald Soares held the latest breaking news. Good morning, Reginald.
Good morning, Usman Ibrahim. Good morning to listeners and viewers of the Epic Morning Show. Straight up inside breaking news this morning, according to Rainbow Initiative, the report with the release for 2025, they say we record over 3,000 SGBV cases.
Wow.
Which is a staggering amount of, of cases. So SGBV mean sexual gender-based violence cases, and we have over 3,000.
Wow.
Now, the demand for sexual and gender-based violence, LGBTV, in Sialondo remain alarming high, according to the newly released figure we presented. Now, the annual SGBV State of Data launch will be hosted by the Rainbow Initiative in partnership with Qatar Center. So the 2025 case close overview paint a troubling picture. According to them, they say out of 3,055 cases recorded nationwide, 2,723 were sexual assault cases, while 330 involve physical violence. They also say the data revealed 514 pregnancy linked to abuse and 2,179 reports cases of sexual transmitted infection. So, Usman, these figures are very, very much alarming.
It's very alarming for a very small population compared to other countries. Then, and where's the Hands of Our Girls campaign in all of this? I mean, you see the momentum again with regards to First Lady Hands of Our Girls.
I think no, compared to how we started.
They celebrate 7 years anniversary since their launch, but you know that momentum, no day like I be the tradition.
Exactly.
I mean,
When
people
we
say
just start.
Fatima being picking not touch them. So if it's increasing, we need for scale up. Government needs for scale up their efforts then for combat them in the future.
All right, straight up another breaking news highlight. Parliament divided over proposed $124 million Lunge Congress Center. So now lawmakers they don't sharply split over a proposed $124 million Congress Center waiting for building at Lunge. Now, with government defending the project saying a strategic investment, and the opposition the question the timeliness of and the financial implication. But the finance minister, when Asheko Ahmed Fantamadi Bangwa, been tabled the agreement for parliamentary approval. They also outlined plan for a modern conference center. Where it's going to include a high-capacity convention hall, a presidential villa, and an adjoining hall. He explains that the states not go directly fund the construction, but go guarantee a loan for secure by a private developer. According to the minister, he said the facility intended for position salon, a destination for major international gathering, where he include the forthcoming ECOWAS summit. He also adds say the target completion period is between it's between 6 and 9 months. So, Usman, the question, and they say this delegate center for host more than 1,000 people, of course. So,
yeah, saying it gets for target international, big international events will be held now Lunge. For a huge conference like with President, like with the Minister of Finance we talked yesterday, we need hotels them in Lunge. How many hotels them, 5-star hotels them if there is a five-star hotel, in fact, Nalunge, we're able to accommodate international guests. Them, we get priorities as a country. We get electricity problem. If government still able to forget $120 million as a loan for build just a single conference center, why not get that loan and spend it on electricity? I mean, we defect back and forth for many years now.
Exactly. Or also spend them for buy enough arms or ammunition for we military personnel.
And you know, people from the opposition actually make comments on Honorable AKK Abdul Karim Kamara from the APC in Parliament say spending $120 million to construct a presidential villa in Lunge to host ECOWAS heads of state is a waste of taxpayers' money.
But even though the Minister of Finance, they say not to governments go finance the project, then go secure. But again, government has to pay because now loan then go loan and all. You go just like the toll gate, you go just like the airport as well. So
maybe it's also efforts for decentralize the country. I mean, bringing such a huge project to Lunge.
Well, of course, like you say, it's not only about constructing the facility.
We have other essential.
But again, we have to build hotels. We have to ensure that we take certain social amenities and make that kind of hub for host such high level meetings. But again, finally, Usman, the proposed ECSL chairman, when of course Edmond Sylvester Alpha don't pledge if the parliament approve him, he go announce the election result in 2028 within 72 hours. 3 days, he say he go announce the results if he been approved. Yesterday, go through a rigorous process and he be interviewed by the head of government, the leader of government business, Martin Numa. Yeah. According to Martin Numa, he say Edmond gets a record for take governing parties to opposition and for take opposition to governance and also.
Well, we mean that because he has never served as the electoral commissioner.
Well, yes,
saying that.
Well, let me ask him. Just they say be the part of the process. No. I think in context they look at the for example. No, you look at Mohammed for it Christian Atop. Pakaba be appointed, and then we see a take SLPP out of governance, scout APC. Look at Umfali, a take APC out, bring Camp Julius Matabio. Yeah, and also I mean, all of those things. Sylvester Alpha has been there at the ECSL.
Yeah,
and you have seen it all.
If pledging for Sego announced the election in 72 hours, 72 hours is 3 days, and we get huge economies like India, for example, get 900 million voters. Them they announced the election results in less than 24 hours. So why Sierra Leone? We get just barely 2 million voters.
I was expecting the vetting committee, Usman, for ask some of those difficult questions as to how is he going to do it. Do we have the facility? Because we all know say even though they go to the talent center, they take days before they collect all the data them and give the results. So within 3 days, how eager for do it?
The
don't do it, the way be the serve in other capacity.
The bottleneck still is that APC MPs then boycott that in parliamentary visit yesterday. We see now only SLPP MPs then be present. APC MPs were not present there. And there's still tensions. APC rejecting wholeheartedly, saying that they don't want to make it be the ECSL commissioner.
I remember APC give 48 hours ultimatum, which I believe will last today, and maybe they will walk out of parliament again. I'm just saying maybe let's wait and see.
We'll see what will happen after that.
Thank you so much, Usman, and we'll give updates on somebody that was Zainab Sheikh. You go appear in court today, and whatever the outcome, definitely we're not going to know. Thank you.
Reginald, what is in for second segment?
Well, we get a lot. We are going to discuss about that proposed villa with our for bill Lunge. We are going to discuss about this 72 hours ultimatum. We are going to discuss about this HGBV, and we go snap the crash into a comment with Basita Michael make as she's pleading that they release Zainab Sheikh from bail today, and say the case is not as severe. We for make them deny and bail. So all of those things will be jumbled into the second segment. So it's definitely going to be an exciting one.
All right, Reginald, thank you. You want a coffee to keep you awake instantly, looking for a smooth aromatic taste that you can enjoy every time. Need energy to stay active all day. Awo Cafe. Now your answer got you covered. We make with 100. It's 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic. Will keep you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Awo Cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Karel.
The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on no hot one. Up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on no hot one. Up to important issue them where they affect Salon and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on no hot one.
Officials like Mike Biwa posted yesterday on the Facebook page. He say, in response to, of course, the latest calls from people saying Salon need for act up against Guinea in the latest cross-border tensions, saying, quote, lots of things them saying that peace and diplomacy, nine government choose for carry on in resolving the issue with Guinea. So we get comments yesterday from Melvin Tijan Mansari, even a parliamentary journalist, will say, while we are selling military barracks na Salon, Guinea is developing more barracks, which raises questions about capacity building for our military, saying government gets planned for, as the Deputy Minister of Information a few days ago here on the Epic Morning Show say, for trade the Juba military barracks. He say other countries like Guinea, for example, we want for illegally occupy another territory of the country. They don't make efforts them for expand them barracks them instead of selling them. So it is questions saying that this question government priorities with regards to capacity building for the military. He also said yesterday here on the Epic Morning Show saying the ARSLAF military commanders, including the Commander-in-Chief, President Julius Maada Bio, for they think about what will happen, forget an emergency meeting on resolving the issue with Guinea at this very critical time. So lots of things were said yesterday here on the Epic Morning Show on the issue between Sierra Leone and Guinea. You could keep eye on all of the stories, the responses, any comment you could get from the Guinean military, the latest comments from, of course, the government of Sierra Leone. Will keep eye on all of those stories here on the Epic Morning Show for you. But today, we can get a conversation with the British High Commissioner on diplomacy, trade, development, and more. So the UK, of course, we know say the United Kingdom. Now we get Salon largest diaspora base. There are hundreds of thousands of Sierra Leoneans them we in the UK, where they live in the UK, we get a permanent stay in the UK, they work, they study in the UK. So the UK very essential because you have those many thousands of Sierra Leoneans where they in the UK, they send remittance back home, they fund the livelihoods of their families, them, they build properties, them, they help government in different activities. Them we can get the diaspora conference where they can tend for pledge a lot to Salone. The UK over the years has been very essential. Over the years, we then say this person in person in the UK, and we say, hey, you get money every single month. You life better than everybody. So just saying that I get posted in the UK. It make you stand out in the community. So we can get a conversation today with the British High Commissioner, Josephine Gold, on all things concerning related to the UK, especially the UK asked them yesterday they roll out the new e-visa policy. Which means if you want to go to the UK, you need to apply online. No need for do sort of this documentation, physical documentations, and like for left you passports now the British High Commission. Wait until 2-3 weeks, and then you get them back before they actually stamp your passport, so you get your visa for travel to the UK. So this new visa policy, the e-visa, has been rolled out yesterday, and how much of a difference will this make to the many Sierra Leoneans where they go to the UK every single month? And will there be challenges? Which problems will this solve? We can discuss all of that. Plus, what does the UK make of the latest we've seen in Sierra Leone, the arrest of the APC National Secretary General, lawyer Lansana Doumbouya, and of course the progress being made between President Julius Maada Bio's SLPP government and the APC in the National Unity Agreement in fulfilling all 80 recommendations in the Tripartite Committee. Is the UK concerned as to how the government and the APC are fulfilling their own part of the obligations in the Tripartite Agreement? Does the UK have any input as to how they can carry on with regards to the implementation of the Tripartite Committee recommendations? And what does the UK make of the appointment of the new ECSL Commissioner, Edmond Sylvester Alpha? Of course, we know say the APC party do reject the appointment as the new ECSL Commissioner. Does the UK approve of him? Will the UK want to see him as the ECSL Commissioner for the 2028 elections? We will look at all of those stories here on the Epic Morning Show today with the UK British High Commissioner, Josephine Gold, here inside the Epic Morning Show today. Of course, stay with me on all the major social media handles, on 99.3 FM Facebook page, on Choice FM, listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, and download the World Radio app, Radio Garden. This is the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Next, Snoop, Papa is well.
Yo, the dawn.
Yeah, man. Nowadays, man, ain't got for work hard, man. Work hard,
baby.
Yeah, man. Life nowadays is not easy. No need for full food, full on, man. That's not true, man. Work hard, you got for sweat. Yeah. Yo. Tango can way, man, must better. Tango can, man, must eat kete. Ten must come.
Wake up to important issue them where they affect Salone and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment, and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. As we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on Ottawa. To to important issue them, where they affect Salone and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment, and self bring interesting topic them when need critical answer and solution them. We they bring the issue them come to UNU with just one agenda, when I for serve the people with all the answer where they need. Tune in to the Epic Morning Show every Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, as we bring in Master Sabi people for come discuss all the important issue them where they happen in that country. You can watch me live now with Facebook page when at Epic Radio 99.3 FM and surf on Slick TV channel 37. Epic Morning Show with a serve on the hot one. Up to important issue them, where they affect Salone and the world. The Epic Morning Show, they set the agenda for the day by way for look inside social, economic and political environment, and self bring interesting topic them when need critical.
The latest border disputes. First, it was Yenga for over 2 decades, and now we get another issue with the same border problem with Guinea. Reginald Branojuk is here. Reginald, yesterday I raised questions as to saying, first it was Yenga, and according to government officials, they're saying that there are hundreds of illegal border crossings with Guinea. So, as a journalist, you don't follow up on the latest tension with Guinea. Do you think there are threats for, say, Guinea to claim more territories?
Exactly. Of course, we have over 800, according to report, over 800 crossing points from Salone to other parts, including Guinea and other side. I mean, we check the water. And it's sad for us. Yesterday, we get the deputy chair for the internal committee. On the Committee of Internal Affairs in Parliament, according to Musman, the Honorable rightly mentioned that it is only 40 now we demand. Imagine
of all those 800,
yes,
over 800.
If we have over 800 crossing points and are just 40 sign, and
the majority of the border is with Guinea.
Exactly. So I mean, it's how you say we border them porous. we are not too secure because that is not even close to 5% or 10%. Out of 800, you just have 40. Then the other one we left. So we have about 760 where nobody know did it. People just go out there once, nobody need monitor them, nobody checks them and all of those things. So it's a serious concern and going forward and all. So the question I asked myself.
But you think, say, in dealing with Guinea, there have been that political will from government in dealing with this issue?
For me, with all due respect, I don't think we've really taken the. I think we play with the issue. This is why I say they play with the kind of seriousness why they see the Guinean government or the Guinean authority they take. I mean, they are our brothers. We get that kind of relationship with them. Let's be careful how they. That has been our mindset all this while, and that is not the mindset of them.
Tell you, yes.
Then they go tit for tat. Then one for secure. When I look at the press release we come out from the Guinean, the chief of defense staff in Guinea, I say, "How this is so insulting." I mean, it tells you that they have no regard for our military men. Allegedly, they see. I think it's yesterday. A colleague they posted. They understand, say them for release them. I think late in the evening or this morning or so, and all. Even though we've not seen any good thing again. But is it about just releasing them and all and
without consequences?
Exactly, having gone through all of this humiliation. And these are some of the things that the international community they frown at, and up till now we've not seen.
Because, Reginald, this is a clear violation of territorial integrity. I mean,
exactly,
they don't hoist the Salone flag. The Guineans them remove the flag when they get there and arrested security personnel.
What baffles me in all of this, the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone is the chair of ECOWAS. We've not seen a press release from ECOWAS from where the incident happened 48 hours ago. I don't know if you know how to, but me not say
it is not out. It is not.
And all. And
Perhaps that's why Melvin was here. Melvin said, under President Bio as chairman of ECOWAS, we have been dehumanized, humiliated in the sub-region by Guinea.
Exactly. And when you look at the incident that happened in Guinea-Bissau, it took ECOWAS less than 24 hours for put out a press release. So all of those things, the timeliness and all, I think government really need to take this matter serious. If not, then we are porous. And we get so many other places there. Konodi, Kambiadi.
Yeah.
It's not only about Yenga. We get Falabana, other areas, and what is going to be the fate of those places?
Guinea has consistently told us, indirectly saying we are ready to use force. I mean, according to the military people, they wouldn't talk to you. They say they even send helicopter after in all of these things. However, now though, we will keep eye on all of the latest development between Salone and Guinea with regards to this latest border tension. The day with the Epic Morning Show, stay with us.
Snoop, Papezois,
Yo, the Dawn.
yeah, man. Nowadays, man, ain't go for work hard, man. Work hard, you know what I mean?
baby.
Yeah, man. Life nowadays ain't not easy. Ain't not easy. No need for full food, full on, man. That not true, man. Work hard, you got for sweat. Yeah. Tango can way man must better. Tango can man must eat kete. Ten must come, paddy man not take care. Where you work hard, you go eat, man. Not to pass seven. Oh, mama, the dunya don't change. Outside things can go for sleep, self la range. Where you work, you must get. Easy work all day, man, you must sweat. Politics, the beats with the net. Some people that want, now they no more forget. Work hard, I go work hard, paddy man, but I choke back. Stress and more make the face and twist like so black. Anyway, no full food, full on. If folk they clapped enough like general.
Okay, introducing the British High Commissioner here in Salone. So Salone, Josephine Gold. Good morning, High Commissioner. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
How's everybody?
Everybody fine.
How's Salone?
Good. Good.
Everything good? The weather?
The weather is very good, especially compared to the UK.
Yeah. What's it now the weather in the UK?
Cold, rainy, just, yeah. It's the middle of winter over there, so I think they've had days of rain pretty much every day since 1st of January.
I've been seeing videos on social media, on TikTok, from the British people when the sun comes out and just 10 minutes, then it starts raining again.
Yes. No, it's very green because of that. It's good for the farmers, but it is very wet.
Yeah. Where are we going to start? You want to test your Creole skills? Or?
No, I'm not. I need to keep working on my career. I can understand, okay, but talking back is hard.
Okay. But however, where are we going to start? Let's start with the rollout of the new e-visa. Take us to the decision to transform from the normal visa policy to the e-visa.
So we're always looking for ways to make it more smooth, straightforward, more just finding ways to improve a visa service. So yesterday we started a new e-visa system. So anyone applying now, you won't you'll apply online, which is what everyone does at the moment. You enter all your details and then you go down to the visa application center and you go and do your biometrics. So you go and do your fingerprints, take a photo, show your passport. But now the big difference is you walk out, you take your passport away with you. You don't have to leave your passport there to wait to get a sticker put in it. So you can take your passport away, you can go and apply for other visas, you can travel, whatever you want, and you'll get a notification electronically that your visa is ready, and then it'll be an electronic visa. So you create a separate online account with our UK Visas and Immigration, and there you can access your visa. So you can find your visa and all your visa details there. So if you change your passport, if your passport expires, you can keep the same visa, you just update the passport information.
But are there provisions for people who are not tech savvy, people who are not used to online portals and so on?
Well, it's already very online, the current system. So to do the application, it's all very much online. But what people can do, for example, if a parent is traveling with their kids, you can use the same email address and the same phone number for different accounts. Or if you're traveling with your parents who are elderly, one person can do it. Everyone needs their own account, but you can have your own, you can use the same email.
But what does the UK hope this will achieve in the long run?
I think it's really good. It's very good for people applying because you've just got a bit more flexibility with it. This thing of being able to take your passport away, it has always been a big complaint. So particularly here, because it's sort of it takes about 15 working days to get your visa back. So particularly for business people or people who need to travel a lot, that's always been a big challenge. So now you just apply and then you wait. In the future, we're very much hoping that once you've done it once, you can just renew without having to even go down to a visa application centre. But that's the kind of long-term vision.
The UK receives millions of visitors every month. Has there been that much publicity to the general public as to this major shift in how the visa has been issued?
Yes, there's a lot. That's why I'm here today as well. No, there is a lot going on. The initial process is going to feel the same. So I think for everyone applying, you use the same website to apply. It's that first bit is the same. The big difference is going to be this e-visa, the fact that you don't get a physical sticker. So we've been doing lots of work with the airlines as well to make sure that they understand how this works and they can recognise. Well, it helps us tackle some of the visa fraud issues too. So.
When you talk about visa fraud, there are people who are not used to doing things online. And let's say for the section that has to deal with if you've committed a crime before, what if someone mistakenly click yes I have? Are there ways to make the corrections?
So when you do your application online, it gives you a chance to review what you've written and check all your answers. So then you can go through that and you can go back if you need to correct.
But does the UK think this will increase visitations to the UK, to the country?
I don't know if it's going to significantly change the numbers. I mean, we already get a lot of visitors coming to the UK. I think what we're keen to see that it actually makes the kind of the experience smoother and easier for everyone coming in.
So why this major shift? Is it based on national security concerns or just because you want to digitalize the system?
We're very keen on digitalizing, so we love a bit of e-government and everything digital. And this just takes out an extra process because we're not having to print the stickers, we're not having to, there's a lot of responsibility when you're looking after people's passports. So, when we're taking people's passports to process and then you've got to put the sticker, now we're saying, all right, we're not going to take the passports. We're not going to prevent people from travelling whilst they wait for the visa. So yeah, it's probably cost effective as well.
So what do you make of people who already have existing visas with the stamp, the sticker on it?
If you've already got a visa,
are those eligible?
That's absolutely fine. Yeah. So if you've still got a physical visa in your passport. People who've already applied and are still waiting to get their visas back, those will still be the physical ones. It's anyone who paid for their visa since yesterday, basically. That is the cut-off. So all the new applications from yesterday will all be e-visas now.
Okay, so now it's e-visa, but will there be any change in the documentation process?
No, so that one...
The same documents needed?
The same documentation, and that's the one I always try and sort of encourage people to be really, really... over-explain, because I think people often come and say, oh, my visa was refused, and then that they've got a good job, they've got really good reasons to travel, but often they haven't told the proper, a really thorough story. So they haven't provided enough of the supporting evidence or the paperwork, or and they've got to just apply to the visa and remember that the person looking at your application doesn't know who you are. It doesn't, you've got to really make sure that that's absolutely clear.
But has the UK increased how much visas is being approved to Sierra Leoneans? Has there been an increase or decrease, a decline?
No, I think it's pretty steady. It's pretty steady.
Well, how are Sierra Leoneans who apply and it's been approved go to the US? Do most of them return back?
Yes, yeah. No, I think
they don't overstay.
We have a few every now and again. I mean, I think that every nationality, Sierra Leone is not a particularly, there's one or two, just a small number. But in general, as you know, we've got a really big Sierra Leonean diaspora in the UK, You see it at Christmas.
I think it's the
Everyone
largest
comes down.
in the world.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's many. When I'm in London, I bump into people and find out they've got strong Salone links.
And you start talking Creole to them.
Well, and I even managed. There was someone, he had a little Salone badge or the bracelets. I think those are the giveaway with green, white, and blue.
I am a Sierra Leonean. I don't carry green, white, and blue. You have a green, white, and blue on you.
I've got two.
However, now though, you still there with the Epic Morning Show. Short break, we'll be right back.
Yo, the dawn. Yeah, man. Nowadays, man, ain't go for work hard, man. Work hard, baby. Yeah, man. Life nowadays is not easy. It not easy. No need for full food, full on, man. That not true, man. Work hard, you got for sweat. Yeah. Yo. Tango can't wait, man. Most.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and save for share. Karel Aroti. Feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
You sabi Benjamin?
I can tell you, that Salomon first food love than the
Epic Radio.
Benjamin don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. It fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them safe as dinner. Then they mix get different type like
Epic Radio.
Super mix for all ages. Members say, then they mix them a packet. And they write PLC panel. Then they mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078-134-541, 073-661-648, or 088-077-678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
This match, the Ons of Revival, the blow over Salon.
Epic Radio.
As Action Chapel Sierra Leone, together with the Pentecostal Fellowship of Sierra Leone, they bring along the Apostle of Strategic Prayers. Yes, the Apostle of Strategic Prayers, when His Eminence, the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams.
We believe God for an outpouring of the Spirit of God like never before, and open heavens over your ministry, your family.
The global prayer movements from USA to UK, they come na Freetown. It starts from Thursday when a March 5 this year to Saturday when a March 7. Join believers them from all walks of life na the Freetown International Conference Center Bintumani na Aberdeen inside Freetown. The first session will take place Thursday when a March 5 and go start from 6 o'clock evening 10 to 12 o'clock middle night. Friday when a March 6, then get morning session where go start from 10 o'clock na morning to 4 o'clock afternoon. And on Saturday, the same Friday when a March 6, they also get one powerful all night where they start from 11 o'clock na net to 5 o'clock na morning. And the theme for this year na breakthrough on sin barriers. And they come out from 2 Samuel 5 verse 20. If you
Epic Radio.
Pray, you don't wait, and you don't fight silent battle in your life, this gathering are for you. So what do you wait for? Join the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams and other seasoned man of God them as we pray and seek God together for breakthrough and blessing. Admission na free, not sidom na oath, not left the end. Global prayer works outside prayer they rise and breakthrough the apple. From March 5 to the 7th this year, na the Bintumani Conference Center, Freetown, Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly, looking for smooth aromatic taste you can enjoy anytime? Need energy to stay active all day? Aro Cafe has you covered. It's 100% pure, smooth and aromatic, keeping you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Aro Cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Kyle. We still get the British High Commissioner here in the studio. High Commissioner, the UK was a party to the Unity Agreement, which of course led to the Tripartite Committee and the recommendations, 8 recommendations to resolve the issues after the 2023 elections, which the APC disputed that it was a rigged election by the ruling government. So, how does the UK view the implementation of the Tripartite Committee report implementations?
Yeah, I think the tripartite process was really, I think it was really important for finding a way through and kind of coming out of that impasse post elections. There were, there was a lot of work to be done. I think there is still quite a lot of work to do. It's an ongoing process. What was important at the time was that it kind of built a degree of trust and a spirit of cooperation to try and find a joint way through. I think, currently things are looking a little bit rocky with the implementation, or just with the discussion. We've seen the letter from the APC with their concerns about the appointment of an electoral commission or nomination of a new electoral commissioner. So I think what we are going to be really interested in is how can you rebuild a bit of a spirit of trust and cooperation and kind of. I think our role as the international community is looking at how we can encourage all the parties to recreate a little bit of a dialogue on this.
You think there have been that political will from government in implementing in their own side of the agreement?
I mean, there's a lot of these processes are complicated. I think that, in some of the legislative processes, we've seen some, for example, the constitutional amendments have only just reached Parliament because it takes a long time to work them up, and now there's a big, there's a debate in Parliament about what. And lots of input. So I think there's some areas where we can see, things are moving along. Some areas are going quite slow. I think everyone expected things to be further along. I think that was the ambition when the tripartite was agreed. That things that by February 2026 things would be a lot further advanced than they currently are. So there's still quite a lot of work to do on it. But it's all really important. I think I think it was really good that there was a sort of an agreed list of priorities. So everyone knows what the roadmap needs to be.
Well, do you think all of the recommendations will be fulfilled by the end of by 2028, ahead of the elections? Are you optimistic?
I think there's a possibility because those were the key issues. I think there were many issues. Everyone came together and they kind of boiled it down to these are the really crucial aspects to ensure that the next elections are going to be one that people can get behind, they can have faith, they can believe in it, and that's the kind of foundations of any democratic system. You need the population to be willing to come out, vote, and knowing that their vote is being recognised, and if their candidate wins, fantastic. If their candidate doesn't win, they can still understand the process and recognise that, okay, on the day someone else came out on top.
Madam Commissioner, I've asked you about the government's political will in fulfilling their own commitments. But do you think there have been that political will from the APC side, the opposition?
I think at the moment, to me, sort of as the kind of observer, this is a Sierra Leone system, and we're sort of outside looking in. I think it's the lack of trust. So I think whenever I talk to different politicians, they're passionate and they believe in what they believe in, and they, So there's that kind of vision for what they feel needs to happen for Sierra Leone, but they're not talking the same language quite a lot. So I think they just haven't got a trust between when you can't have trust and dialogue between the parties. I think that makes it much more challenging to advance.
So something very lacking between the government and the APC, in your view, is trust. The APC doesn't trust government doesn't trust the APC.
I think at the moment it feels like it's at quite a low point. I think there's probably. I mean, this is Sierra Leone. It's a relatively small country, and a lot of people have grown up together. Particularly amongst the politicians, they've known each other. They go way back. They were at school, university together. There's, it's not that people don't know each other really well, but just when they're talking a political language, I think it feels like a little bit of trust building would really benefit right now.
And that trust will be built before 2028, you think? I
really hope so. I think for the next elections to be really good, I think you need everybody to be going into elections which they can believe they've got that the best man or woman will win, because you've got it's the living. I mean, I think a lot of the work going on now is whether it's sort of foundations, just kind of creating the level playing field. And then you have your political competition.
Madam Commissioner, another recommendation is for the establishment of such a nomination committee in appointing the ECSL commissioner. There's this dispute between the APC and the current government that President Julius Maada Bio should have waited after Parliament approved the new amendment bill, which include, of course, the establishment of such a nomination committee before President Bio appoints the new ECSL commissioner. Now, President Bio has appointed the electoral commissioner even before the amendment bill is passed in Parliament. The APC has rejected the new commissioner of ECSL. Is the UK concerned?
Well, I think this is exactly a case where where we're seeing that there's a bit of there's different perspectives on it. So I suppose because the president has made the nomination, and that's now with Parliament. So there's a parliamentary committee looking at it, and should be parliamentary approval for that nomination. My understanding is that from the government side, they're saying we can't wait too long to have the Electoral Commission has got a huge amount of work to do in the preparations for any elections. It's a permanent process. It's not just sort of 6 months before an election. So I think there's a sense there that there's this kind of gap.
Again, the trust issue.
Yeah, but then from the APC, as we've seen in the letters that they've published, that they feel that this has been kind of rushed through, whilst the Constitution which would change the system, would introduce the search and nomination committee.
Well, you think that's the case? It's been rushed through?
I mean, I think there's a conversation to be had between the political party or in Parliament to discuss how to do this. Was it possible to get the Constitution adopted quicker? I don't know. To make sure that was in place before. The nominee has, he's been acting electoral commissioner for 6 months or for a while now.
Yes.
Could he have waited a few more months and then they could do the new system? I mean, those are real political choices. That's a political debate to be had. But I think it's that's where you need a kind of dialogue. So we've got, I suppose, there's a tripartite steering committee. It's probably for forum where that could happen. So if they meet, that's a potential place to have these kind of frank dialogue in private, and then you agree a way forward to say, okay, how are we going to navigate these political steps, which matter for everybody? It's not party political. This is, the role of the electoral commissioner is really, really, really important for the running of elections for every party.
Yeah. So, as I mentioned, the UK is a party to the unity agreement between the APC and the SLPP after the disputed election in 2023. And, of course, there should be such a nomination committee as recommended by the tripartite committee. Inside the tripartite committee report, President Bio has appointed the new ECSL commissioner even before the amendment bill is being passed in Parliament. So, as a party to this agreement, do you think the current government, the president, has violated that agreement between the APC and the SLPP? Because the APC disagreed with this new appointment.
You see, this is where it's the parties concerned need to work it out and talk it out. Because if the law today says the president nominates, Parliament approves. The proposal before Parliament, which is not yet adopted, says there'll be such a nomination committee. So the tripartite agreement is the agreed roadmap. But that all needs to be turned into legislation, into law. So there's all these processes. Everything runs, at slightly different speeds. So once that new legislation is adopted, then the Search and Nomination Committee will be the way forward. Today, it's still, the President's prerogative to propose, and then it goes to Parliament. So, on the day it matters, but what you need is that kind of some kind of building a political consensus around it, because if otherwise we hit an impasse again.
Well, does the UK think Mr. Edmond Sylvester Alpha is the right man for the job?
On that one, we have no. We are neutral. This is. What we care about is that there is the best possible outcome, and that I think we're staunch believers in democracy as being one of the best system out there. And so what can we do to help support Sierra Leone maintain a kind of and build a really kind of active, vibrant democratic system? So it's building the system so that people are kind of, the population of Sierra Leone feels that you're getting your voice heard when it comes to elections every time. So that is what matters to us.
But you think that confidence is being built? Are government and APC building that confidence among Sierra Leoneans?
I think that confidence is I think that is the responsibility of the politicians. So I think there's also a responsibility on politicians to think about how they act and how they interact and what they say. And we see it often around the world that you want to motivate your supporters, but but without pushing them too far. So there's a bit of moderation always in terms of language, and sort of responsible political interactions is important too.
Madam High Commissioner, the APC National Secretary General was arrested, detained at the Male Correctional Center, Pademba Road, at a critical phase during the political party's activities ahead of the party's lower level elections. He plays a very critical role in the APC party, the party activities, and I think many have said, if the APC is to fulfill in entirety its own commitments in the tripartite committee reports, the recommendations, it needs the inputs of its Secretary General, the National Secretary General. With all of this happening in Sierra Leone's political landscape, how does the UK view the arrest of the APC National Secretary General?
Well, again, as a sovereign country, we can't get, involved in some of those sort of judicial decisions. I'm very glad he's out. That he didn't extend his stay any further in Pademba Road, but it's, But again, it comes back again and again to this. How do you have an effective working relationship? Politics doesn't need to be this kind of need to be combative. It's about ultimately everyone is, the aim and objective is how to build and strengthen a better Sierra Leone, how to create opportunities for young people, how to create, ensure that the schools are running well, that the health system is developing, that the businesses are growing. So that's building and developing Sierra Leone is what it's all about, and the politicians are there to actually implement policies, systems to make that happen. So it shouldn't be a all-out combat to achieve that.
Yeah, I'm talking about building and helping Sierra Leone develop, helping Sierra Leone grow, moving forward. The UK has been playing a critical role in that pursuit over the years, with trade, with aid. Especially this year, we see the UK slashing funding for Sierra Leone. For example, the maternal and newborn funding was slashed to just $1 million from $35 million.
Yeah, those figures aren't right. Those ones are not right.
So what is the figure?
So that's the every program.
Well, that's as reported by the Independent.
Yes, no, and then we corrected it afterwards because that was so those ones are because that was the lifespan of the project. So a lot of that money had already been spent, and then every program project has a life cycle. So we can't do we're not going to do things in perpetuity. We want to be able to hand things over, move them on. We have had to sort of pull back on some of the funding or finish some of the work we were planning to do a little bit earlier than planned, because we have globally reduced the amount we can spend on development, international development, because we've increased the amount we're spending on defense spending because of the war in Ukraine. So that's been a big catalyst. So if Russia would pull back, then that could probably help.
So put simply, the amount of aid the UK has, the aid cuts to Sierra Leone, that money is now going to funding Ukraine's war efforts.
Yeah, so we used to spend 0.5% of GDP on international development, and we in the next 2 years we'll be pulling that down to 0.3%, and we are investing that 0.2 is going into increased defence and security spend. So it's not going into Ukraine, but it's looking at the security threat in Europe in general.
Well, how do you think this will affect Sierra Leoneans?
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to shift our approach more, working in partnership in Sierra Leone. So we're wanting to do a lot of work on sort of economic development and growth. So back in October, we did a big investment summit in London, and we had really amazing turnout. I think we were surprised. People were phoning up. We were, it was absolute. It wasn't. It didn't have to pay for tickets, but it was a sellout event. There was standing room only in the back of a hall. So lots and lots of interest in coming to invest in Sierra Leone. So we're trying to encourage and facilitate and do more of that. We're looking at what we can do as well in sort of terms of trade relationships, and create more of those kind of economic opportunities.
Yeah, on trade relations, has there been improvements?
There's been a small improvement. Yeah, it
UK?
has. And I think we want to see what more we can do. So goods from Sierra Leone can be, it's sort of tariff-free
to the UK?
To the UK on everything. So any goods out of Sierra Leone can be imported into the UK tariff-free. So we want to look at whether we can, there's a small volume at the moment, can we grow that volume? There's people doing sort of cashew nuts or, there's processed, some of the agricultural projects you've got here, processing them more in country and exporting them to the UK potentially. I think there's lots of opportunities, and I think as we see there's some quite, the agricultural sector here is beginning to really take off and grow. So that's what we want to be looking at more. We're still doing some of our, the kind of a core development work, and I've been visiting lots of hospitals recently where we've been installing solar-powered systems in the hospitals. So 17, or soon to be 18 of the district hospitals and 25 health centres around the country, and just being able to see some of that kind of transformative impact of that. So, yeah, there's some big projects which are just kind of coming where, they were planned to last for, 2 or 3 years, and now that we're just concluding that work. So
that's part of the UK Aid to Salon?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Have there been increased US, the UK investments from private enterprises in the UK in Sierra Leone? Have there been an increase in how the UK population invest in Sierra Leone? Yeah,
so it's not the UK population as such. We've got something called British International Investment, which is it's funded by the government, but it's independent from the government, and that's our development finance institution. So they are they're the ones who come in and invest, and they're really, really passionate about working in Sierra Leone. So they want to do, I suppose, catalytic investment, which will really, they're willing to take slightly, invest in slightly more risky, innovative projects, but what they're really interested in is investments which will create lots of work, particularly with a good kind of gender balance involved, so that kind of work. One of the projects they've invested in, for example, is Myro Forestry, up near Mile 91, who are doing sustainable timber. So they've got lots of outgrowers, and they're working with the local communities to grow the timber, and then they're turning it into really high quality plywood. And so that's like a really big business. It's grown hugely, and they have over 50% female employees. So I think we're really proud of some of those efforts. And they, BII, which is British International Investment, they want to really focus in on Sierra Leone. It's one of possibly 2 or 3 countries in Africa where they're really wanting to put a big effort now.
In an effort to do what?
To invest more.
Achieve what?
To invest more. To find. So we're working with some of the sort of Sierra Leone companies who are, we're building a pipeline of companies so that they can do their business planning, do their kind of future projections, make sure they're kind of investment ready. And then we can invest in them, whether it's giving them loans or grants or taking sort of an equity in the company and helping them grow. So doing more, like either growing in the local market, growing into the Mana River region where there's, potential to sell Sierra Leone products to Guinea or to Liberia, or to export internationally.
Yeah, you mentioned your visits to the provinces, the hospitals you visited, which the UK is funding. Take us through that visit.
Oh, I do it quite often. So every couple of months I try and get out of Freetown and go and visit a different part of the country. Most recently we went to Pujaun and Bons. So we went to visit some of the hospitals, went to visit some high schools, because we've long worked in education, including in secondary education. And we also went in around Sherbro. We were going to visit lots of the mangrove restoration projects, it's a different world out there.
And you enjoyed yourself, huh?
A lot. It was really lovely, yeah.
You're still with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. After the short break, you can call me on 079-994-993. Stay with us.
Papa is well.
Yo, the dawn.
Yeah, man. Nowadays, man, ain't go for work hard, man. Work hard, you know what I mean?
baby.
Yeah, man. Life nowadays is not easy. You know, easy. No need for full food full on, man. That not
Hey,
true.
Maria. As you say, you give small mark soft drink back. You know, say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for fending where he like. What's in again? I go able game.
You don't try Sierra juice.
Epic
Now,
Radio.
you know, mommy, they give me picking them. You know, get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, now natural thing them they use for make them, we flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for you eat this so, but now the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth.
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we come free.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice one them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice na the
Epic
smart
Radio.
and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra Juice, the taste of Salone.
You sabi Benny Mix?
I dey tell you, na Salomon first food love that
Epic Radio.
Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Na salon here that they make them. Na he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. It fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Then they mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say, Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street Pizza.
Epic Radio.
078-134-541, 073-661-648, or 088-077-678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, and Radio Garden. Call me now on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You never said the call from.
Ibrahim Mara, concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen. Go ahead. Yet 1 minute.
To Madam Commissioner. Madam Commissioner, this one is for you. Talking about the Electoral Commission, we are talking about credibility and integrity. If somebody is caught tampering with results, changing numbers from 49 to 149, Madam Commissioner, if you were the other part of the deal, would you accept that person to come and act as the Electoral Commissioner? This one is for you. Comment, please. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, concerned citizen Tiki Plantain. Let's take it one by one. You want to reply to that?
Sure. I mean, I think this is what I was saying about it. You need trust between. So I'm not going to comment on the individual, because I think that is very much for the Sierra Leonean parties. It's whether that's in Parliament or whether that's with a search and sort of nomination committee.
Okay.
I think it's the system which is important, and that system and the conversations and the discussions between the parties is what comes up with a candidate everyone can believe in.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You don't know where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Amos. I'm calling from Ulafort.
All right, Amos, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Let me just make some issues, some statements made by the British High Commissioner, which are very perfect. The tripartite is no law compared to the Constitution. The President's appointment is in line with the Constitution of Sierra Leone. So that is, the tripartite is no law. She has made it abundantly clear. The tripartite part of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, it cannot be, it's not tenable. That is one. Second, does the UK believe Edward Alpha's appointment is right? Yes, he's the right man. He has the qualification. He has been a lecturer. He has served in NEC more than any other Sierra Leonean presently. He is the longest serving person in NEC, more than any other person you can imagine. So, I mean, I think you are always beating the ground, portraying the government as if everything about the government is bad. That is your mindset. Number three.
Apologies, you don't already pass 1 minute. Thank you. Hello? Okay. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We get here in the studio the British High Commissioner for talk on all things UK and lots of other things them on the UK's opinion on critical national issues. Hello, good morning.
Good.
All right, apologies there. Please call again. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from.
Bakar, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
These are the issues to the tripartite, because meeting lead to the tripartite about the election and even the electoral commission and all how the things pass. Everything that happen where the president appoint, another one appoint, come to the ID card, all them thing and then together between the APC and SLPP, the wrong same. How we forgot about the election, we for make me you to go sleep in a house, then they come to be vote politician in the country say we na people them we okay. So it means that the only agreement is ever OC will get implementable and actionable.
Okay.
So now that the implementable and actionable, this man Edmond Alpha is not qualified for the electoral commission. If this man won election back in this country, it go worse than ever before.
All right.
Thank you.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Lamin Samura Koyatong.
Yes, sir. Now, we talk about recommendations where the international community support for the going forward of this country. And now we still see the international community, they say, well, there are laws in the country. So then we don't say laws, then they will go and ridicule the forming of tripartite, because then give the impression as if this tripartite now that material they will use going forward for correct the electoral fraud in this country.
Okay.
But the same international community they can't tell you about the law, then don't deceive. Thank you.
All right. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Name inside the call from.
Name is call me Councillor Ade Kosoto in London.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute.
Waiting me this guy for tell the guy there where they call themselves APC. People them we then they don't do bad in this country. So now that they think of anybody when a witch man, who want the witch man. Now that make them they talk so. But president, the constitution give the right for appoint and that appoint where the president that appoint, you know they remove them. If they want to come on outside, let them know if you take part for any election business style, would do the president they do everything where he's supposed to do. They know they will grab nothing, know they shake them. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
morning, sir.
You know where you call from?
I'm in David Walker here. I call from back of the
All right, David, go ahead. 1 minute.
Right now, we're to election about. If you can say on this country, no, we talk about Ianga, it's not about what are the way to arrest. You might arrest with the Ianga, so far. No, we talk about election business. We're not about election business right now. You can't say if you can say on Stella and we are. Your contribution that.
All right, David, if you've been following Epic Radio, even this morning, we use lots of time for discourse on the latest developments. We dedicate 2 shows, the day before yesterday and yesterday, the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, for discourse on the latest border dispute between Salone and Guinea. So, if you really listen to Epic Radio, you go know for say we don't cover this story extensively. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know where you call from?
My name is Amos. I come from Ulafos.
Amos, go ahead.
I told the statement made by the last speaker. I mean, everything about Epic is so. We need to actually like the British High Commission. You know, we very well know say this country was colonized by the British, and in this instant case now, I think if we don't put the question to the British High Commission, how they will help Sierra Leone provide a map will demarcate this country in respect of the map where the French did for Guinea, for example. But the other question, I fail on responsibility for asking question, yeah. How will she help Sierra Leone to find an amicable settlement vis-a-vis with regards the demarcation of Sierra Leone as a country? Because they did that they be colonized with. But you are not interested in that. You don't fail in our responsibility. Thank you.
We get editorial boundaries. You don't decide. You don't get to decide what Epic Radio will discuss here on the Epic Morning Show. Again, we have covered the latest development between Guinea and Salone extensively. If you really the follow up on the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
You know inside the call from? Yes, go ahead. 1 minute.
This particular government TV, all things that we left for today for this campaign, and Edmond Alpha, everything was in fact constantly not qualified for that position. Yes, because now man we don't do fraudulent activities then. Now the past election then. So if you encounter somebody this election now, for can help and next that. Now the same thing is for the and you don't fuck and say, you don't fuck and prior to the election 2023, nothing not get for change. Now the same thing gets for gone. So some are not qualified. There is no need for let them go put someone in at that place. I guess it is.
All right. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Epic Radio.
Yes.
This is now Rogers Najuba.
Rogers, go ahead. 1 minute.
Actually, the appointment of the commissioner. Yes, now one thing really we will talk about. But let's go back to the tripartite we be don't come. The tripartite not be come for say it go can amends a day above of the constitution. The tripartite na idea of how they go eliminate some of the things where then we don't talk about how 2023 election was rigged. But if the president now is supposed to appoint the commissioner, 30 days now supposed to appoint her. The tripartite, not the talk now one day. All we do for talk now, the things that we then put inside the tripartite, now for introduce for them, the things that will be happy, let not happy again. Let them forget about appointment of Alpha Force. Tripartite not go stop that appointment day.
Okay. Thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you never know where you call from.
This is Concerned Citizens calling from Mulkisi Road.
All right, 1 minute.
He says Sierra Leone will quick for forget. If the tripartite people decide for put money about $1.5 million for make sure say the mistake that will happen, it not for happen again. They don't make recommendations. now the time for amendment so that what be happy may not happen again. The people now they talk say no to binding agreement. Actually, professor the organ at this country they make a relationship because it's not too genuine. Something we go count.
Hello. All right, we'll take one more call and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. You can call me now on 079-994-993. I will still get the British High Commissioner here in the studio. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You know where you call from?
Me, Mohammed Kontari.
All right, apologies there. Call again, 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You know where you call from?
James Padamaro.
All right, go ahead, 1 minute.
Yeah. One first person will be talk with about APC, there's no for the. I mean, we'll take to how they talk, not to play how they make. We are all Salionians, you know. We know what you that last one are bringing at this country. With the time for solving matter, all man will give their opinion, but not time for this for talk bad about other party. You know, nice, you know. With the time of any solution to a problem, we'll go quietly as civilized people. Please. I mean, if you're for one party, therefore, nothing wrong with that. All marking the outside day, nothing on the. Please, make take you out the talking about video. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Not take any more calls inside the show. Madam Commissioner, I guess any theory, you have any response to the callers?
I think that was a really good, the cross-section of callers there. They just demonstrated that, everyone has a different view on it.
Yeah.
But as the last caller was saying, everyone's Sierra Leonean, everyone's got a common interest. So, there's got to be an amicable way through. Yes, the tripartite agreement is not a legally binding document. I suppose it was more of a kind of moral commitment, and all the parties signed up to it. So everyone has said, this is what we're going to do. There will be some nuances with it, because I think now as we go forward, people will see actually this, whether it's sequencing or some of the kind of, when they start looking into the details of implementing new laws and legislation. But I think there's lots of scope and potential for everybody to talk about that and agree a way forward, because I think all these, people are passionate, as we've just heard from the callers. They really care about this stuff. So I think and everyone sees things from a different way. So you need to have a way forward which builds all that, everybody's trust in the system.
All right, thank you so much. The British High Commissioner to Sierra Leone, Commissioner Josephine Gold. Thank you so much, Madam Commissioner, for joining us here on the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
All right, up next we'll get sports and entertainment news, plus a review of the biggest stories of yesterday with Reginald Brian Ojukutusai. Until then, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Take care.
Next, Snoop, Papa Izwa, Yo, the Dawn. Yeah, man. Nowadays, man, ain't go for work hard, man. Work hard, baby. Yeah, man. Life nowadays, not easy. No need for full food, full on, man. That's not true, man. Work hard, you got for sweat. Yeah. Tango can way, man, must better. Tango can, man, must eat kete. Ten must come, body man, not take care. When you work hard, you go eat, man, not to pass seven. Oh, mama, the dunya don't change. Outside things can go for sleep, self lab range. Where you work, you must get. Easy work all day, man, you must sweat. Politics, the beats with the NS. Some people that want, now they no more forget. I go work hard, body man, but I choke back. Stress and more, make the face and twist like so black. Anyway, not full food, full on. If folk they wrapped up like general, Papa's what tell them, let them also bear. Black Snoop say, let them not go see money.
Brother, now for work hard, you go make them one day.
You must make them.
By the way you work hard, you go get you your pay.
You must get them.
Life no more worry, you get for work, forget you young.
That's not true.
Life no more yagba, if you work, you go make them more. If you don't work, you don't make them more. You for always up for sale.
You go make them one day.
If you don't sell, you don't make them more. You for always keep the faith.
You go better one day.
Work hard, brother.
You go make her one day.
Work hard, sister.
You go better one day.
Anything you do not is wrong, for always keep them faith, keep them faith. If it's not fun for you, tomorrow you gonna make them more. So now for always pray to the Lord, for make you pull it from the wicked on the right way. Pray to the Lord, for make you better, may go come. If you did offend you, you for wicked, maybe temptation inside this wicked world, and for patience, work hard, you go get, but I'm not too positive. Patience, you go get one day. Unto the Lord, if I always pray. I know you know for say these days, life need no rush. Tell your brother man, brother now for work hard, you go make come one day.
You must make up.
By the way you work hard, you go get you your pay.
You must get some.
Life no one worry, you get for work, forget you young.
That's not true.
Life no one yagba, if you work you go make come on. If you don't work you don't make for always.
Dates for Thursday edition, and we start off with Mogbemo Queens for the next 5 games at the Women's Premier League. They will play against Rising Queens, and the second game will be against Ram Kamara, and the third game against Ven FC, and fourth game will be against Salon Police Women's Team, and the fifth game will be against FC Kalona. The former president of the Salon Football Association, Thomas Daddy Brimer, we don't get a lot of praises from FIFA President Gianni Infantino, as Gianni Infantino done clock 10 years as president of FIFA, as he used Salon football as a case study for its rapid growth in infrastructural development. SLF is set for host the second CAF Diploma Coaching course. We will start from June 8th to the 18th of August 2026, and according to this, the Center for strengthening the standard of coaching nationwide. And Arsenal striker Victor Gyökeres has been named the player of match week 27 after in performance against Tottenham Hotspur. And Katie Taylor will retire after in final fight inside Dublin. And the undisputed light welterweight champion don't hope for finishing career with one fight in a Cork Park. For this morning, all this will get inside sports updates.
Good morning and welcome to your fourth edition of the entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show. Mina Big Daddy. Well, starting here with King. Of course, King, the son to T.I. So in recent events, 50 Cent pushed the young man in Mama when T.I. and wife, the ugly side of her way there on stage, and that not seems right with both T.I. and the young man, and he decided to take a shot at 50. And in other news, VDM, of course, is blamed for Simi in predicament. So according to Sam Clef, he say the reason why Simi is facing all of this backlash now because of VDM. So recently we see a girl we come online with when say guys them enter an apartment and rape them. Well, Simi we just give a own opinion due to the situation, and now everything don't turn back on Simi. So due to some backlash between Cow and Lord Mo, we all they see the claim way Lord Mo they make say most of the songs them now in the right time and in Gi. Well, the entertainment ambassador don't come for clear the whole thing, and according to him, it open up say most of the creative process starting with the majority of the songs them, including hooks, are written and composed by himself. Kelvin Sky Level, of course, has teamed up with the incredible talent J Wheels and I Tribe. Of course, they are dropping the song Slow Wine, so let's watch out for that one. And finally, this morning studio session. So behind the scene of King Boss Ellie and Jazzy Josie, of course. So we all know, say, these guys, whenever they team up, it's a classic. So yesterday, Jazzy, of course, posted something big is coming, and he's working tirelessly with the King Boss. So let's watch out for waiting exactly these two brothers will be coming up with. For now, this now we get for you inside the entertainment news.
Baby with the
at, where don't make me feel like say I'm not man enough. I no get nothing for offer. So all me party when look down on me, where don't make me feel like say my life no go become something. And they walked away. All the people who promise for help me, they say come office today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. The story not just the same, but I refuse to give up. I kept on hoping, I kept believing. Now everything don't change. Me brother see me life now, it don't better now. Famous and the name now. You know go fit say you don't know me now. Anytime I like a fly to Dubai now. Hey, with me baby now. Anything I like that they buy now. Turn up, cause me I know they turn down, and they run down. I'm looking forward to a brighter future. I'm moving ahead.
I can tell you, that Salomon in fast food love Dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home.
Epic Radio.
And fine. Now salon here they make them. Now it make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different
Epic Radio.
mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, put on number 44 Battle Street Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
When you dey waka, safu safu. When you dey drive, kele kele. You for the watch, all the road signs make we all safe na the road.
The Ministry of Transport and Aviation and the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority
Epic Radio.
SLRSA no glady for the way manner where certain people them where they use the road, they behave. Driver and rider them. More the time where traffic can jam. Plenty pan them. More keke rider them. All the time they ride na the wrong lane where they make the traffic number flow fine. The SLRSA, they member all driver, rider, and vehicle owner them say for use the route where you no get right for use. Now serious offense under the Road Traffic Act 2007 and the Road Traffic Regulation 2011. Do ya take notice of them so. Now the routes or lane where they approve no more you for use. You for obey the sign them, marking and traffic instruction them. Make sure say you safe and the one themselves where they use the road safe. Then don't want you lonta. Now the Ministry of Transport and Aviation will join up the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority SLRSA and all who that the Andep and transport business bring this message to you.
When you dey waka, safu safu. When you dey drive, kele kele. You for the watch, all the road signs make we all safe na the road.
This Ramadan, love the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with clean heart. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward. This Ramadan, we share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transaction. Now any PC and Sons outlet na the country with PC Foreign Exchange Bureau. No stress,
Epic Radio.
no long story, just trusted service with transaction and meaningful rewards. This Ramadan, send love and receive blessing from PC and Sons Foreign Exchange Bureau, the money transfer service where you defend all signers alone. Visit any PC and Sons outlet all about the country today.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press, bad things are blown out proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the
person where they cook with firewood, not supposed to complain about smoke. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment where they come to you on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, the Epic Morning Show review segment. Segment where we can discuss a lot of news highlights where they make the headline and where they make it come to you this Thursday morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu. So I remember saying you listen to me live on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and same also live on Choice FM, live on Facebook on the Epic Radio Facebook page, live on the website on www.myepiconline.com, live on Radio Garden and safe live on YouTube now. So all them platforms are also available for make you be part of the program. Today inside the program we get a lot of things that we can discuss. We also can come with analysts and sometimes from colleagues them, and sometimes we bring come set of people that we related to the story for make we get a national perspective. Now in the studios I don't be joined by a veteran journalist, and he's still he's still not retired, he's still into the field of journalism. I get the privilege for welcome Pa Mohamed Kamal. Good morning, it's a pleasure to get you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. Whenever we can get you, we know we are definitely going to be loaded with some lot of history and major happenings as well. So I hope you are happy to be here this morning.
I'm okay.
All right. I also get James Kamara Mane. Good morning. It's a pleasure to get you as well.
Yes, good morning, Reginald, and morning to the people of Salon.
Oh, I don't waste any time. Let's go for the review of the various newspaper. First story on the Awoko newspaper. This morning, we get APC threatened governance boycott over electoral appointment. That's a major story on the Awoko newspaper. Tribunal dismisses defense objection in Justice Alloway case. A photo there of Justice Alloway. Sierra Leone tighten compliance on WASCE registration. A photo of the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki. Amidst panic, personnel detention over Guinean military border, crossover, Alslav, GeoSL assured citizen safety. And also we get another major news here. Parliament rectify ECOWAS aviation part. A lot of them stories also the Awoko paper this morning.
Satellite newspaper, the first main border headline story reads, following alleged border incursion, Guinea confirms detention of 16 Salone security officers. Another story, to advance Salone's maritime sector, SLMA Jala University seal historical partnership. And the final story, NACIT commissions operational vehicles and motorbikes. All the story you go find at the satellite newspaper.
Away from the satellite newspaper, Standard Times newspaper gets coffin palm oil syndicates. Koribondo turned black market hub. We also get from ECOWAS of states to ECOWAS of people. Honorable Emerson raises alarm over Guinea territorial incursion. All of them stories there so and more. They are at the front page of the Standard Times this morning.
With me, I get the final pick. The Independent Observer newspaper reads, in Freetown, ECOWAS Chief of Defense Staff strengthening regional security cooperation. The series continue part 341, Mr. President, can we talk? Another one, national security communication must be centralized, professional, and strategic. Another main banner headline story, defying the odds, APC internal politics start on a positive note. You got the picture of APC Usman Fodeyan Saneh. And the other one, the commentary, why NetPage passport contact should be terminated. Other story you go fair now the Independent Observer newspaper.
My final take this morning the Concord Times newspaper publication. Top story reads APC boycott ECSL chair interview session. There's a photo there of Edmond Alpha and also the Well of Parliament. We get Dr. Ibrahim Bangura urges national unity amidst border tension with Guinea. A photo there of Dr. Ibrahim Bangura who is calling for a united front to handle the border dispute. Renewed net page deal raises constitutional revenue and security fear. A photo of our passport, a national passport, MBSSE, issued tough warnings to school heads over WASCARE upload failures. And also we get traditional leader wants more chiefdom police. Government set June to start Kono University construction. A photo there of Dr. Ramatulai Wui, she is the minister of the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. All right, that's the various stories we have on the front page of the various papers here. If you're just tuning in, you did listen to the Epic Morning Show review segment, and we make it come to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Stories that we'll be reviewing this morning: Sierra Leone government set for Sierra Leone government proposed $124 million presidential Congress Center in Lunge. We go discuss them as well. The proposed ECSL chair we been face parliament yesterday been pledged within 72 hours it will announce the election results if parliament approve them. We will play that in a couple of minutes. And also over 3,000 SGBV cases recorded in 2025 according to Rainbow Initiative report. So these are the various stories that we will handle this morning inside the Epic Morning Show. And quickly we take the bottom. We start from the bottom and go to the top. We take the issue we get to deal with sexual gender-based violence, what we can call SGBV. According to Rainbow Initiative, we can pull this report annually. The Rainbow Initiative, the demand for sexual and of course gender-based violence SGBV service in Sierra Leone though is alarming. According to them, they say the number don't go alarmingly high, and they been present the SGBV state of data launch hosted at the Rainbow Initiative in partnership with the Carter Center. So the 2025 case close overview been painted a troubling picture where, according to them, they say out of the 3,055 cases that were recorded nationwide, 2,723 of them cases and they have been sexual assault cases. And they also say while 330 involve physical assault, they say the data they reveal that 514 pregnancy linked to abuse. 514 pregnancy according to the Rainbow Initiative report say linked to abuse, and also 2,179 reported cases of sexual transmitted infections, what we can call STIs. They also say women and girls encountered for 3,030 of the survivors, representing 99% of reported cases compared to the 25% male survivors. Now they say the stakeholders at the launch been described the figure as a wake-up call, and they urged stronger prevention strategies, improved national commitment for end gender-based violence. I can quickly to Pam Mohamed. We look at these figures: over 3,000 SGBV cases recorded nationwide in the country for 2025. What's your thought about this figure?
Thank you very much. I predict more and more will increase.
This year, 2026. Yeah, sure. Why?
There is one thing we have to take into consideration very seriously. Government cannot do this alone. No, the Minister of Gender and Children Affairs can do it.
Are they doing it alone?
Yeah, sure. Okay. You get quite a lot of organizations, they will get volunteers, they were supposed to volunteer for do this, go on the nationwide campaign in communities and districts, chiefdoms and all that, but propagate against SGBV. But the financially broke. And government doesn't look into that. They're not financed. They're not able to evaluate it. Whenever short cases then come out to the same rhetoric when they listen for quite a long time, it could not work. Rainbow they for register, but on the ground, we not get no actors on the ground. What we they get on the ground is be say every time short topics they come into to being, the same rhetoric we get the same protocol, the same procedures. We shall do this. We intend to do this. We've gone somewhere. That is not the question. Meet these organizations, associations, where businesses are serious and old, where one for go voluntarily out there and do propagate in communities as well. This would be a right way for discourage the act. But without that, it ain't going to happen. It will increase.
All right. What do you think you need for do for stop the number making it go up? 99%, according to the report, they are female, and about 25% of male.
They tell you say the methodology where government they apply is wrong. That's not the best. That's not the best methodology for making sure they discourage the act. They get for tolerate, they get for encourage, they get for finance other non-governmental organizations them for go war nationwide for do the campaign equally as well. For sensitize the general public in schools, in communities, anywhere, in public markets, in public places and all that before we think of an effective solution. But whenever I mention this. I've been watching these guys for quite a long time.
What are the Rainbow initiatives?
The government.
Okay, the government.
Whenever it comes to short polemic issues, what do they get? They say, it's the same story over the years, the same story they tell we intend to do. And donor funding is coming. Government forget a special budget, even for financial organizations, non-governmental organizations. Them. We can't think of NGOs. We can't think there are associations there what I can tell you about, like, for example, the Blooming Hearts. The Blooming Hearts, right? They're ready for doing it. And quite a lot of other organizations are not able to come on bin. But once they don't get the finance. And whenever they're going to go to these institutions for finance, they tell them another issue, say, hey, we don't get a lot of subventions for this. We don't get a lot of subventions for this. How could it work? This now on the ground campaign going for minimize them.
All right.
Not so rhetoric them on radio, on television, whatnot, or jingles them. You can't be saying it. But if you don't see somebody on the ground where they volunteer for the talk to the people, them say be careful what you're doing and whatnot, it won't work.
Manny, what now you own thought about the figures? Is it alarming in your own opinion? Are you scared of the number of cases that we record as a nation and we get to deal with sexual gender-based violence?
Thank you, Reginald. I think it's a concern, nationwide concern for everyone, because the number are very alarming. But firstly, people need to understand within SGBV. In simple terms, they say that something way harmful, or something they do harmful to somebody because of in gender or in sex. It means it can be it can be whether not rape or sexual assault, physical abuse, forced marriage, sexual harassment, domestic violence, emotional or psychological abuse. This is not SGBV. Now we'll talk about so now. People that would also suffer that one day. So if you look at the record we Rainbow initiative give, if we go step by step with the record we then give, and there's over 3,000 cases. The record inside 2025. Then last year, over 2,000 sexual abuse cases. When I in the vast majority, I take almost the entire number of the reports we then get, and 330 physically assault cases then get. That people that were physically fed or this something like that. So this should say the SGBV issue remain a national emergency. It's a national emergency. Okay. And I think the government need to be very, very active into it. The government need to really come inside. Well, they need to do more. Even if they have been active, but they need to do more. Because this kind of number of cases, they come up, and from a Rainbow initiative, it means it's alarming. It means government needs to do more. Now, they always caught my attention now. They say the STI, sexual transmitted infections. It's over 2,000 cases are reported. And you know, say from that stage they now, for go to the big power now, it's now just short to go to normal now. A shortcut. If you see them, you get sexual transmitted infection. For go to it now easy thing. So imagine the entire report gets over 2,000 cases where they report in 2025. So this is very, very, very alarming. It's very, very alarming and it's very scary. So I think all organizations, the way health organizations, secretariats, them, the government, Ministry of Health. I think they really need for calm, and we need more sensitization. You need more public public outreach, one-on-one discussion, community engagement. Because for me over the years, I feel say big organizations they don't relent, they don't lag behind for going out against, still engaging the media on these sexual transmitted diseases, HGBV issues, all the things there. So I think say organizations, them, inclusive government ministries, need for come, need for step up. It's very serious anyway.
All right. Pamela, give me. I want to go to the next topic.
Yeah, I want to bring into the general public a very important thing. Now we know saving penalization cannot work, or it doesn't work for finding a better solution to the act, right? You can say there's somebody 30 years or 40 years, but the act is still going on. What's in there happen? Now, we've never get a right to go to Panama for go interviews a rapist and condemned for 30 years. What's the motivator for do the acts? And the fellow comes to do, right? They do confess, right? It's a psychological problem we didn't know. Right? What might motivate somebody? Is alcoholic? We didn't know. Whether it's a drug? We don't know. But something must have been, contributed for let somebody just see small picking, 12, 6, 3 months, it go raper, right? But we wouldn't know. Quite a lot of contradictions don't come on being.
Okay.
We don't know which one. Whether it's alcohol, drug, intentional or whatnot, we don't know. So, we've never get the right to go to Panama, we give permission for going to interview somebody for know why he did it. So, but still the penalization works on, but it's not a better solution at all. So we're going to find out how we run for solve the situation.
All right, thank you very much. We go now to the next topic, Usai. We want to discuss, but yesterday it was an interesting time in Parliament as the Sierra Leone government, they proposed $124 million for a presidential Congress center na Lunge. So we basically want to can look about this particular matter. Yesterday we see split. Earlier this week, we saw a split reaction between the ruling and the opposition. The opposition seems to get their own opinion. According to them, they feel like it's a waste of taxpayers' money, and they feel like it's a misplaced priority. That has been their position. But quickly, let's just give background to this topic, and then we'll go discuss them. So, divided Parliament over proposed $124 million Lunge Congress Center. So, the lawmakers sharply split over a proposed $124 million for build a Congress center inside Lunge. Now, the government don't defend the project. And according to government, it's a strategic investment, and they also the opposition, and then they question the timing and the financial implication. So, Sheikh Ahmed Fantamadi, when the Minister of Finance and Economic Development, been tabled the agreement for, parliamentary approval, and he also outlined plan for a modern conference where, according to AMISE, will include high capacity convention hall, a presidential villa, and also he say an adjoining hotel as well, where he explained that the state no go directly fund the construction, but he say the state go guarantee a loan to somebody where then go secure a private developer, and the minister also continued to say the facility they intended for position Salone as a destination for major international gathering, where including the forthcoming ECOWAS summit, and he also add that the targeted completion date for this project now between 6 to 9 months. So back in this initiative, we see a lot of other people. Honorable Alhaji K. Vandi, when I be the chair of Parliamentary Finance Committee, being say they currently lack the venue. And this center also vocates for about 1,000 people for host where Salone will get international. But from the opposition angle, Honorable AKK, be describe this particular project as one way not timely, and he say also now a misplaced priority. Like to Mohammed Kama quickly on this part. On this particular one, 124 million for a modern complex, international complex center, or a Congress center in Lunge. Is it misplaced priority? Is it what we need at the moment?
Sure. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Let me first of all come into a very interesting thing. I don't give a damn whether you SLPP, APC supporter or member. I talk liberally because I'm a trustee of the people. So it is lacking behind in terms of development. One. Two, you not be no say, even in Lunga International Airport, we get like British Air Force be left and give you. We not be get on wheel. Right? Don't give it about what the opposition in company tell you. Think about Mama Salon. We live in the 21st century where people, so we'll try to reach international standards then. And I tell you this, government of the day make sacrifice and bring that Lunga International Airport. Now look the president will get internationally. Don't give it about what the opposition in company talk. You are a sovereign. When you go to other countries, you see the beauty. Right? When you say they go and they go see.
But Mohammed, don't we have things that we should prioritize now rather than investing such money into a center where the country gets a lot of things that we would lack at the moment?
You tell me true. Did we spend a penny for Bilal Freetown International Airport? No. All the going to
but again, we paying directly.
All the go on arrangement there, we live on what we pay small say done. We will pay again for that, they say done. Because if you were at the airport when they opened up Freetown International Airport today, it was announced that Lungi, that they can't build a hotel where they get a conference center. It was long announced. The very day they opened the Freetown International Airport, I was there. But what I tell you, we say, what should not be do the case back of now we do for each international standard, no matter the opposition, no matter the incumbent, think about Mama Salon, we have to be an emulative.
So are you in support of building that particular Congress center in Lungi? I'm asking you if you're in support.
I've been to 14 counties in my world.
I know, but Mohammed, are you in support? Are you in support of it?
When I go to other countries, I see Mama Salon and shame.
Okay.
So any development we get to pay the cost because we don't get the opportunity before, we don't make use of them, and now that we get the opportunity, let us make use of it. We go pay, yes, we will pay. Generations more go pay, but one day we go rejoice.
Mane, you in support of the investing such money for build an international Congress center where we go to host ECOWAS Summit and other international programs. I see you listen to Mohammed and then you will just nod here. Let me hear you.
That's a good one, Reginald. You know, I would have been in support of this development if only we may get the necessary things in place before this one. Before this development or this so-called development where the one cow it for me take place. For me as a citizen, I feel say it's a misplaced priority from the government. We have a lot of things at hand where I feel say government don't focus on. You know, the people of Lungi are suffering. The people of Freetown, for access to Lungi, they are suffering when it comes to transportation issue. Now this same government here come. In as much as President Biono put in a manifesto say they can't build Lungi Bridge for now. But in the first term, towards the end of the first term, he make a promise that Lungi Bridge will be delivered during the rulership. And they make all kind of prototype picture.
Was a press release that
yes, they make all kind of prototype picture. Then show where Lungi go fibale. Even some corner they always will begin see Ashobi they come out. This very government promise the people of Lungi, they will give them Lungi Bridge. People are dancing. Some people will go begin by Ashobi. Where is the Lungi Bridge? Just barely 2 years for them to come on power. Where is the Lungi Bridge? And this very government again.
Is work not going on behind the scene?
Say again?
Work not going behind the scene.
You don't see iron down there in water. Me and you too don't see iron in water. Lungi Bridge they build.
But they say this
you know they build the bridge in secrecy. You know they build the bridge in secrecy. That is not ever possible to build the bridge in secrecy. No, you don't see iron they go in water. People they come on Lungi, no one they see with man go inside water saying iron they can put. We never see nothing like that. So in as much as they say a development in the Kawit, how you want for law we go access the hall. Now say them go build this kind of hall, $124 million. That $124 million, they why they not use them first and start the Lungi Bridge. They say not to them, not to government, and they come out. Okay. So
yeah,
this investor, this loan where they give you so now, why they not say use the same loan and not advocate for the same loan for start Lungi Bridge? If at all the government get people at heart, if at all then they set the priorities are right. This is about Sierra Leone. It's not about one man business. It's not about government. If you want to go build Lungi Bridge, if you want to go build hall, ECOWAS hall, multi-purpose hall, and hotel, where they also over 1,000 people. Are these hall now just for the ECOWAS people? Sierra Leoneans will not go access them. People don't come up free to go access them.
No, there's other international, other gatherings them as well.
Good. So where do you go for no access them? Now what's all the cost always? No come out today from Lungi people. We have burning issue were very embarrassing to Sierra Leonean. We people in the shame self for calling themselves a Sierra Leonean. Also, military people wait for guide we, wait for protect we. Guineans say they disgrace them. embarrass them, that their own country, subject them to public humiliation. You not think about that $124 million. You not think about that $124 million. They say make we use them for go buy ammunition and 45 with military. You don't think about that.
No, this money is not coming directly.
It's a misplaced priority from the government in the first place. You know the share away from certain things. You know the one that way for guide we for protect we will sleep. We for protect to territorial integrity. Now they are picking that they go take comment at the video that they disgrace them. And then they can't tell we now say you go $224 million for go build multi-purpose hall where even road self not for access them. Is that not a misplaced priority from the government? So for me, I don't approve them as I really don't know. I don't approve them. And I feel the government gets a lot for do. We have a lot for do. We need to uplift the status of the military people. We need to uplift and we need to control again aside of uplifting the status of the military people. Land for say we have over 500 or 800 border crossing points we still unprotected. How many military people? How many border crossing points with the secure? How many military people then at this border crossing points? So we have a lot of things at hand.
All right.
And we get school issue, we get road issue, we have health issue. Not all now priority. We have a lot of issues
so
for
things electricity as well.
We have electricity. We have food issue. People are hungry. Food not there. They go tell we go give you whole access.
All right. The 124 million is it too much, man?
It's too much. In fact, don't forget about the money for self because the money for alone.
Do you prioritize that than a building a stadium? You think which one you will make now if they ask you between all and stay?
I will prefer for 45 in military. Don't forget about stadium. I will prefer for 45 military. Give them the facelift. Make people proud of their military. Make people feel proud because now the Guinea they don't disgrace we.
Okay.
They don't balance with soldier man there. So I go prefer for 45 the military now.
I come back to permanent vacancy. I beg you. We don't 9:31 for go for break. After the break we will come and then I'll give you bite and go to the last topic. Stay tuned.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no
Epic Radio.
And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Bomba Cash Out.
Epic Radio.
Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
We dey look for best betting experience. Register with
Epic
1xBet
Radio.
today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget
Epic
to bet
Radio.
responsibly. The office the Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Very much. Quickly, Pakama, I promise I'll give you some seconds before I go to my last topic. You want to respond to man a quick one before I take my last topic?
I tell you, say, a government of the day, it get more than 30 or 40 projects them. As long as the international donor get confidence by them, everything could be possible. Right? You know, times specifically the government could just concentrate on one project, leaving the other. No. Ministers as an investigative, excuse me.
What is wrong with the other project?
Investigative journalist, if I tell you the truth, I will go to the Ministry of Transport and Aviation for what is the latest about that Elunge Bridge. Yeah, sure.
What is the latest now?
Well, that is what I so my colleague here say. It's not here that we got to say what is the reality about it.
Do we really need that? Do we really need all that?
Transport and Aviation and try to know what is the latest about the Lunge Bridge, that we can able to come out with the true story, because we are a trust of the people. We are not meant to be blaming without facts.
Are you saying man is making some of this?
No. You get a freedom for expression. We have to get a freedom of expression.
Okay.
But we say in investigative journalism, excuse me. The protocol say you cannot say it when you don't verify. Now go to the Minister of Transport.
What is that things that are they not verify?
But look, what do you mean? No, there be a whole feasibility study about the Lunge Bridge.
After that visibility study, they waiting
government will defend donors them which one is more.
Then tell we government pull me through Ministry of Information that they award the contracts have been awarded to ACO, an American company for the construction.
So what is the latest now? What is the latest?
You don't think about replacing the ferry. In fact, if government no start anything, it's then.
You don't think about bill hall.
Don't you think they have not been
access?
The act to come tomorrow.
All right, let's go.
You the inside, just a minute. You the inside ferry. People don't ask whether they use ferry. For me personally, when I use the ferry 1 year, I think a year ago or two, we were in season time. The moment the ferries take offshore, the ferry is stuck in the water. It's stuck in the water. The ferry never for move again. It never for move again. People then begin for cry. If said that now they will life the end. Government not think about say, maybe could go replace if the people the ferry for people there, rather than how they want to go give the people there. What about the bridge they talk about? What about the health status? What about the roads? So government need for set priorities are right. It's not. This is not the time for go give we all. What do you want to do with multi-purpose hall?
Okay.
Where was Sojaman they don't disgrace there? Where their family they up to now they are so they miss their husband there. But government is not talking about that.
Thank you, gentlemen. We take we final topic. The proposed ECSL electoral commissioner. Or chairman of the ECSL, Edmond Sylvester Alpha, yesterday appeared before Parliament, even though the APC MPs boycott the interview session for the ECSL chairman. It been given face the leader of government business and other MPs and be asked them some questions. Now, according to Edmond Sylvester Alpha, he say if they appoint him, he go announce the election result within 72 hours, which is 3 days. He say India gets over how many million people and then they announce the results in less than 24 hours. He say no go India and he don't see they so able for do am. Let's listen to what he talk na Parliament yesterday, and when we come we'll discuss him and I open the phone line. Stay tuned.
Body, this panel and Sierra Leoneans at large, that with the current trend of the dynamics of elections in the country and globally, I just came from India about 3 weeks ago. I know the studies, I know the lessons we learned from that visit. I'm of the opinion that once approved by this House, in less than 72 hours, we are in position to ensure that I'm making this pledge now before you and before Sierra Leoneans that we will not keep you waiting. I will not, myself and my team will not keep you tense, but within 72 hours as a commission, from what we intend to put in place for our strategic plan. We are already 1 year behind schedule, but we are speeding up to reach to the level, I assure you, within 72 hours. If the Indians can do it for that kind of 900 million, yes, 900 million people, they release their results in 24 hours. I had a one-to-one with the Chief Electoral Commissioner of India. We are not going digital, but with the good intentions, with the procedures, with what we have planned and put in place for 2025 to 2029, I want to give assurances around that. We give results And Sierra Leoneans will be pleased with the conduct of her. We are still basing around trust and confidence. But that has been the scenario for us as a commission. When the winners win, oh, it's Hosanna for us. When the others lose, they will say crucify them. We don't want to see them. But as a commission, we are thick-skinned. We have decided to be in this profession. It is our call, and we are going to continue with that. I want to assure this body.
That is some part of his statement yesterday. He was interview session ago, even though it was one-sided, the opposition not take part, then boycott the session because the opposition have, from day one, said that they are not in support of the appointment of the new chairperson of the ECSL, so they not take part in the session. But Pakama, he say he will call the result in 3 days if they approve them. Is that possible?
But that's just his prediction. That's not what I want to come in, sir. Me want to tell you, say, as long as the executive powers of the president say, now ain't get the right to appoint somebody at the ECSL as chairman, there's nothing the opposition going to do about it.
But what about the tripartite recommendations are there, Pakama, where the two parties they agree for form a search and nomination committee. There's a tripartite report and all. And they agree, say they go by that roadmap in the 2028 elections.
When the tripartite commission, the bill just got a parliament and no discuss on that for become an act.
But why do they go? I'm sure government, the two parties agree that is the roadmap. So, don't you think there is a haste in all of these appointments and all of this that is going on? Are you not sensing any haste from government?
For now, the old practice will continue unabated, and I tell you, where the incumbent gets a numerical strength for the 2/3 majority is going to work. Yeah, sure. Sure, it's going to work. Whether the opposition get out or they get in, or as long as this has been happening.
So don't you think the opposition have a concern in all of this?
The opposition always get responsible for put pressure to the incumbents. That's their responsibility.
Is this not valid concern?
What?
Not a valid concern the opposition there is?
A valid concern for what? When they were in power, what was happening? It's the same thing. The opposition, the incumbent never agree when Christian Atop came into power. They never agree with this past one came into power. That is something that happens on and on and on again. And we should become used to it, say, when the APC say yes, the SLP for say no. When the SLP say no, the APC for say yes. It is very common in Sweden politics. So once they talk, when they talk, they go out and they in. One day that guy will be approved because SLP get 2/3 of majority. About more than 80 MPs them. And they get to be supported by the paramount chiefs them. APC get about 50-something. So where are we? Yeah, gentlemen.
Is this good for democracy in our country?
Good for democracy.
I'm just asking you, Pakama.
Excuse me.
Good for democracy.
Good for democracy when the elections are passed. Good for democracy when the parliamentary elections are passed. They got the majority from the parliamentary elections. Not good for elections. You would have questioned that.
Mane, in 3 days, I go announce the result. He said they assure this house that if India can do then get over 900 million people, they announce the result in 24 hours. The question here is, do we have the facilities, the technology for announce an election result in 3 days?
Well, I might not want to agree with him that it will be possible for announce election results in 3 days.
In 72 hours.
Yeah, in 72 hours. Comparing us with India, that India with 900 million population within 24 hours. You cannot compare the scientific system we Indian get to that of Salon. What do we have as a country? That's the first question you mean for us. What do we have as a country for how we monitor the electoral system? Because what is Sierra Leone need now is credibility in the electoral system. This is an individual way the opposition don't they frown at when it comes to credibility. They are questioning his credibility. This is not the individual also we talk say in parliament that in don't make opposition can be ruling party. Ruling party don't be opposition. If you are making that kind of statement, now me, and not to you the vote, not to you one.
I beg, that statement was made by Martin Newman.
Okay.
Martin Newman, the leader of, I watched the video. He said, you have a record of turning government that is in governance to opposition and opposition to governance. and he responds, yes, and all of those things. But my question, man, this man has been there all this while. Why not being suggest this, say, within 3 days, ECSL for the call result? Why are they keeping the people?
Yes, because you don't get the power yet. He was part of the ECSL, but the Southern Commissioner for the South. So he was part of the system. You can't just make suggestions, or you can't just make certain statements where you don't get the power before. So if he feels say he wants the power and then he's saying within 3 days, and I will call the election results, okay, maybe they can't get scientific system because I've told me your knowledge as a Sierra Leone, I think say it can take barely 4 to 5 days or a week.
More than that, yes.
Yeah, more than that.
Yeah, about a week.
About a week for them call results. So if he is coming to drop it down to 3 days, we want for no. The only thing we are questioning is the credibility of the election.
Has it been the most lambasted ECSL chairperson weighted up? I mean, we've seen you don't follow Christian Atop, you follow Mohamed, sorry, Umfa Ali, and all. Then you follow Mohamed Kone with Kone. Now we have Edmond. Do you think 9 they always the most alarming money?
And I want to agree with you because when you have first when we get James Jonah at that time, before Akaba, I think immediately after Pasheki, when James Jonah was the electoral commissioner, and they will come have another man, what's his name? We get another man before can get Christian Atop, and they will have these people. The opposition will not meet the suicide opposition, always they question credibility, except for this one. In as much as the opposition may talk or maybe they go frown, but they were not so taking stand on the approval of the electoral commissioner, proposed electoral commissioner. Now APC, the stand where they take, anybody will see and we read them, go on for say these stands are vital. They are necessary for democracy.
Has a different
they are necessary
view.
for democracy in the sense, this the constitution, the constitution makes it very clear that if you want to appoint a new electoral commissioner, it should be in consultation. And the government say they consult all political parties. And 12 political parties, out of 14 political parties or 16 political parties, don't approve this man. But failing to bring to the notice of Sierra Leone that this opposition, the main opposition party, now then two, get issue from since the 2023 election. We give birth to the unity agreement. We also give birth to the treaty, tripartite recommendation. And this recommendation comes with condition. There are several conditions in these recommendations. That one, therefore, set up a such committee, a nomination committee. After they don't go through the constitutional amendment. Not so. That's not the stand. And also, we stand for benefits. $400 and more million from
the MCC.
From the MCC, if we implement the tripartite.
On the way how things go, so are we on the verge of losing that money?
I think so. As I said, yes, I think we lose that because, from my own view, and I feel say the ruling government is still there are areas where I think say they're still need for work on.
To some of the agreements.
They still need for work on certain areas them where I feel say if they don't work on them, that money will just go in 10 years.
Do one for me, quick one, Pakama. No get time off in the phone.
Stop talking about the unity agreement because the unity agreement, if at all them get at answer, they were patriotic enough. PPRC don't for begin find SLPP and APC. They don't for begin find everybody would have been quiet and they wait until the bill is approved on the acts. They go by the rules of the game. Here, Salon, what do we need? Now a politician with patriotism. But this if the APC be appointed by SLPP, don't begin talk. If the SLPP now they appoint APC, they talk. That is very common in Sudan politics. What do we need? Patriotism and nationalism first. But this don't go ever done between the two.
Let me take calls. 079-994-993. You still listen to the Epic Morning Show. Before even I begin for accommodated calls, we get messages them as well. We will take from Kyle, from but I'll take this one and then I will take the messages and quick one. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, morning.
I'm call from the
yes, Mr. Hassan, go ahead.
Let God bless you, Mr. Man. Now, so then, God, I shall be done and not be Google and I tell me, able, open and Mohammed could not be no culture shall be live the action. Not of two. Not be used in a culture shall be. One thing I like, not the book of miss. The action. That's my own tenant and culture shall be. I think myself, don't move. You do the better thing. Me no say the whole London now people are shopping. Who married right? Alright. So you don't think Mr. Kamamani, God bless you, I talking to you. Yeah. I'm not true, I'm trying to do it. But what you never do, you can do back and like not it. As I watch my game, and I like thought for me again and watch again. So we'll get another go citizen, no, and go will be all. God bless you.
All right, let's take this message quickly. Well, you want the natural tea where they refresh your body. You look for something we healthy and we good for digestion. You look for that tea we will keep you for feel fresh all day. Then, if that has been your problem, AOT they get you problem solved. AOT that they make them from natural grown tea leaves. We're healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. And also remember, with 100 tea bag in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. AOT na natural freshness in every sip. You just say a glass of sip and AOT they be brought to you by Kyle. Now, let's go to the cafe. They also not get the tea no more, then get the cafe. So, or the coffee we can call. So, some man no like tea, na coffee, some man like. So, do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly? That coffee will make you look smooth. It will make you look aromatic. It get that aromatic taste. It will make you enjoy at any time. Then AO Cafe, they get you covered. Remember, it's 100% a pure, a smooth, and a aromatic. It will keep you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water, now your glass cup like this, and enjoy a bold cup where it will fit perfectly into a busy lifestyle. AO Cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day, and it will be brought to you by Kyle. And finally, before I continue to take the other calls them, then come with them. Wait till I can give una picking them for it. I mean, if you know they give picking good food, then begin give them Benimix. So, as a parent, what do you give your child for healthy growth? Benimix na the answer. Benimix they make them from local things them, and then it gets 14 essential vitamins ready for the brain and the body. No cooking stress, just enjoy them anytime. Not if for a small one at a time, mix them, then you are fine. You just need to make sure see BFC there on the pack. Benimix, go strong and go smart. We take more calls now. Let's go and pick the remaining calls in the program. Hello.
Yeah, boy from Godrich.
Yes, go ahead, boy.
APC, they're not like follow the law. The law say when you lost election, go to court. They're not going to court. The law say you don't go vote for the leader, the person with the electoral commissioner na parliament. Go rally you copy parliamentarian. Tell them say una stand on the side, law vote against this man. They're not one. Before that, the tripartite they for them fan. And to me, that's not law abiding. They get for convince the people of Sierra Leone say then fit for rule and therefore be law abiding, not for the set parallel thing to the constitution, which is wrong. But besides, even sacking of Samsumana was not constitutional. So that's another thing. So you see, they're not they follow the law. APC for trying to follow the law. Them picking the way they sell a treat, now part of the SDB problem they will get now. Therefore, handle that issue there. For Guinea, they say the strength where they get now aircraft and artillery. Now we get anti-aircraft and then we get your artillery. Then we all go per the ground. In case of anything, we all go per the ground fight. So we get experienced fan. That's my suggestion.
All right, thank you.
Then the earmark fund.
Thank you. Don't exceed 1 minute. 0799 and 499. Please, we just want for keep 1 minute so that we able to accommodate other callers. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, launch from IMAS.
Go ahead.
Yeah, in the first place, just like our brother talk, APC, they're not respecting the court, you understand? Because of election. All what the APC is interested in salute issue, like ECSL and statistics. They don't concentrate on passport, they don't concentrate on toll gate, they don't concentrate on what thing they make the economy they go down or not, you understand? All the issues they know on ECSL and statistics. All what they want now what they tell them go to state house, you understand? For heaven's sake, my brother, when they don't be looking airport. So Corona tell people that they go there. And this project where they talk about, they don't talk about long before this hour, you understand? Now I go to say we don't need a whole hall. Now I go to say people they know they use other means for go there. For heaven's sake. And whether my doctor say within 3 days, go Christian and start inside, I know the day. If I look inside, I know the day. Now I don't tell. So that tell on to 2020.
So now AI go use to announce results.
Sir?
Are we going to use AI for announce results?
Well, technology, as how technology they come now, so we should be try for improvement and not to forsake that we don't make up.
Thank you, Lawrence.
But with the user, they don't.
Thank you. It's exceeded 1 minute. 0799994 993. Let's pick more calls. 9:53. The time for me studio clock. We take few calls and wrap up the program. Hello.
Yeah, Rogers.
Yes, go ahead, Rogers.
The same thing with the repeating animal with the repeater. Me as small, we see a Steven talk say, in one make longer bridge, but then say all within there under the water, then for can go to China. Then stop that longer bridge. That longer bridge there, yes, we say the wish say we go see and like how we see Bubuna light. Everybody they yearning for that.
You see the Bubuna light?
Bubuna light?
Yes.
Oh yeah, me don't go there.
Oh.
Not to somebody tell me.
Okay.
I don't go there. So, I mean, what thing would they talk about that longer bridge? One day it go come. But the money compared to when they say, we not get theater now. We not get nothing now. We go block for. So the musicians say put music past it go na national stadium for go launcher. Theaters then in other country where they go spend money there before they go other thing.
All right, thank you. Thank you. It exceeded 1 minute. Let's take calls. 07994 993. We have 6 minutes more. As your most caller go put through. Hello.
Morning, Epic.
Yes, that means Samoa.
Yes. You know, today we APC they open project them, Boku want them. We get civil society where they say the only reason for open Boku project na for corrupt. For them able to get more money for siphon. But we know the evidence civil society then dey. How you go there, you know, get better money, then you get Boku project at hand. I go to finish them. ECSL for key results in 3 days. It will be fake one. Now results where them go cook, now they will give in 3 days. So far the way we see Sal also. We don't see that possibility today. Thank you.
079994993. Few calls and then we go do the bomber cash out to go as well. So remember dial star 799 star 2 hash and be part of the bomber cash out to go. We'll go do shortly. One person go with 500 leons. Gigi Snow. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes. Name and side call from.
I call from St. John, Concerned City.
Go ahead, Concerned Citizen.
We the talk begin with say Edmond Alpha say in 3 days time he will publish a result and call the winner. It's possible. So make we pray that be. And the second one, this Funge Bridge really need talk about. Funge Bridge, that's something they plan. And by the grace of God, they will be. If not to this time, about it don't plan. That's why Pakababi start saying, may they make a seat. Everybody then they against the fact they go to the worst of the opposition party, then pay money, then pushing for Nasit.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, Nasit can take the right now with the benefit from them, big time. So it's possible.
Thank you. 0793 more calls. 079994993 and then we draw the curtain down. Let's take this one quickly. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar.
Yes, Bakar, go ahead.
One thing I will tell everybody, you see this country, before this country ends, we get oath to this country. And maybe you don't know. Everybody, we read, we pledge, and lawyer, we pledge, we national pledge, we all go school, we read them. It means you not pledge to party, you not pledge to president, pledge to the country. So every day they consider the country. One thing where I always tell them, the SLPP, we remember the greatness of them. What will bring the SLPP in power? That the remembrance of Pakaba. So waiting at the remembrance go get for P for President P.O. Now always do they think. Let me think the country. Look, we got an attempt to time for defend. Now I lost so. But let you defend the things and not funny. If you talk about Edmond Alpha, that means Edmond Alpha in now and not look powerful reach the way we go to Mohamed Kone. Mohamed Kone can every Kone now 2 days it take. Now I call 60%. Now I jump one day, the other day, now I call the balance percent. Outside them pull electronics here, I mean stop and journalists and they're not for no reports. All other people they all. They come out with results, we give it, we leave it to tripartite. Waiting the one for cancel, you no see no grounds.
Thank
not
you.
For okay, yeah.
Thank you so much. 2 more calls. 07994-993. Let's take this one now, and then I'll take the last caller for today. Hello.
Hello, yeah, good morning. A concerned citizen.
Yes, go ahead, concerned citizen.
This topic of, say, Christian Atop, James Juna, and the other chair of commissioner. But these people they don't be show the party in front. In the like of this man where they as they discuss now, everybody knows say they can point finger at them. So this is all about the question around it. So now we stop for the Christian Atop. Nobody knows who side Christian Atop may belong, neither Unfa Ali or this army. But now there's a finger they point at this current man. So for the sake of the country, the unity, as we logos go, freedom, unity, and unity. But please, Lord, get unity in this country.
Thank you. Last caller now, 07994-993, and then we try for draw the curtain down. Let's take this last person. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, yes. You know side call you from?
Yeah, me and Mohammed are call from Chuka.
Go ahead, Mohammed.
Yeah. The time where this cracker always APC they try for. APC you know I'm go by the law. Una self una the under una law. The law na bring me together. They say when social thing happen, naturally for me. But they say no, they know the good. But when I still talk about them talking and they say this and that, APC they don't rule the election. So me, I don't. This is my photo pattern no good for this country.
All right, I think I'll not take any more calls again, gentlemen. Before we wrap up, quick one. We don't hear from the callers. We 2-1 for left with the public. Let's start with Mohammed. Quickly, do one for me.
Thank you very much. What do you mean they talk? When they make political analysis, and they always take the past come to the present. Now we left for blame without getting back to the reflection what happened. If you get bridge, we want bridge. Sheikh Asifi people don't build like that for go sell that star, that must stop so go buy the highest hotel and Las Palmas. That money they for don't do for build Lunge Bridge. Why they blame this man who say I'm billion now? Now be very, very cautious. And they always blame the history teachers them. And they always blame the one who write the history of Salo say, you now get for go out for write the political history of Salo. If not, this generation they go wrong. This country we don't get money. This country we don't get money. Now misuse them. America say now give me Salo they bill for 25 years. National said give me diamond. They don't bill them. All this now what this man they try for make so if we don't get Salo lots them. Now we begin for blame. Does it make sense? We bother them. Talk to nationalism. Talk patriotism. I mean when I say, when we talk about the present, long not forget the past. All the time, we don't get there before, but I misuse the whole God give you. I say it bravely.
Thank you very much, Mane. We are wrapping up. What you want for
yes, as a sound Sierra Leonean citizen, we I feel say I think Sierra Leone, and when I sleep awake, I think about my country, how it will develop. I feel disturbed up to now, and I feel ashamed for the issue we still go on with Sierra Leone and Guinea, especially when we come to a military force. So I expect the government, in as much as they say they get the citizens at heart, and they feel bad of what don't happen. I was expecting the politicians to say, okay, let's summon Parliament quickly and propose this money, let's say $100 million. So we want to spend them by the military for fortify them. Give the aircraft and give them something, all our ammunition. Okay. Almost every Sierra Leonean will support, because that's one of the main priorities we Sierra Leonean call for now. Because the humiliation from Guinea is too much. Now, Papa and they are now 16 or 15 fathers and they are now breadwinners of their home. They're picking and they miss them, and family their worries. Up to now, they miss them, and government is not saying anything about it. And then you say you they can build multi-purpose hall, where we get cry that we are being humiliated by our neighboring country where we so-called brothers. Because for me, they are not my brothers. No Guineans is my brothers. They are not my brothers. So for me, not my brother there. So I think the government for certain priorities are right. So when we do at this studio, we talk about all the things I alone. Me know they think politics. People know me know say I know they talk politics. When I want to talk, I talk the fact, and I don't talk politics. So I'm thinking about Sierra Leone, waiting government for do, where that they should see our priorities is being set. Assessing Lunge, if people don't go to Lunge, the ferry, what would they use? Most people would testify to you see, me personally, don't suffer down the way Lunge ferry is talking about her until they get caught. Before they can't put they can't take out pam boat for put to offshore and can between them dry land. That's an embarrassment to the country. Why government they think for say replace the ferry? Why government they think say okay this Lunge Bridge we propose say one for build for the people of Sierra Leone?
Thank you very
much. Why not propose them?
James
why they can't call for Kambi? So it's not important for us.
Thank you very much. We'll go for a short break. After the break, we'll do the Bomba Cash Out draw. Stay tuned.
This time we come to this alone. So we know it's not the team, the man then fits come together. Because no other person who come for mix alone fast we.
You sabi Benny.
I can tell you, that Solomon is fast food love Dando.
Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here and they make them. Now he make the
Epic Radio.
fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even them safe as dinner. Then they mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say, Benny Mix then a pack.
Epic Radio.
Benny Mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, we are number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Baby, where don't walk me at, where don't make me feel it.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom! Now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's in you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Bomba Cash Out, money they flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This photo purpose to whether under 18 so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right. Welcome back. Now, not time for make we do the Bomba Cash Out draw and also. I know say a lot of people that don't play. They don't dial the *799*2#. And now, not time for make we discover who that's now the lucky winner this morning. So now, if you look here on Facebook, the numbers in the mix. The numbers are mixing now, and we basically they can do the Bomba Cash Out shortly. Numbers are mixing. Numbers are still mixing. If you follow me on Facebook, you go see say yes, the numbers in the mix, and we go come get the draw. But I don't be joined by Big Daddy. Good morning, Big Daddy.
Yeah, good morning.
So where to get today? Our
No. So you know say we get certain food them way people not can eat so more.
Alright, okay. I'll come back to you shortly. Now numbers the mix. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. Think we
free money winner. Wow. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think we don't got free money winner, but we have one today. So it's an free money winner here.
So that it's in this okay say.
All right, we're still going. Let's try for get the person we win this morning, and then we go. So it's an Afri money winner, and let's see how we're able to talk to the person very, very shortly in the program this morning. So, well, I know say the one day we play 2 Afri money there, we don't give up, but now it seems as if na the own time don't cancel. So, let's try to establish contact with the winner this morning, and let's hope that we hear from her and all. So, we don't place the call now, Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's still nobody.
It all receive money still.
Yeah.
So waiting people need for do another go day.
Yeah. So today na Thursday on the drive time at 4. Continue for you start 79 and start to ash. And remember say you will play. Now you the win.
No magic, not about that. Okay. Congratulations to this winner. We call him in phone day off, but it all win still. And
phone.
You know, see right now, the lights no day back, right? Now blackout skin there, and
No.
also I should say something the person phone or chat. But congratulations to him, and thank you very much, Big Daddy, as well for joining me. Many thanks to DJ Allen, thanks to DJ Wonder, the two of the man then give me technical support. And also thank you to Abubakar Bindu, and thank you to So Easy to Make No Actual Life on Facebook. Our producers of the show, Fatma Tamisi Lebi and Regina Guanajuku Sawyer, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Remember, we still get the 30% discount with Epic Radio and Slick TV Ramadan promotion. They go on for all with different jingles, talk show, and all. They get 30% discount. So rush now because now just limited offer of Danny available. I don't be Regina Guanajuku Sawyer. We don't bring come to you the program this morning. Till I join you again some other time. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.